Manifestation is something that many people ask me about, and they want to know why it's not working for them and can they even manifest. The answer is yes. Everybody can manifest, and when you learn how to do it correctly, it almost seems trippy how easily things will flow to you. And the reason that things will flow to you is because you are perfectly aligned and you know how to open your channel and listen to your spiritual team. So the steps for manifestation are: number one, connect. You need to make sure that you are connected to yourself and connected to your highest self and your spiritual team. You can do this through meditation or through just finding silence or deep breathing or raising your own vibration. Number two is that when you're in that connected space, you want to channel your innermost desires. So many times people try to manifest things that they don't actually want. For example, I want $10 million. Okay. Do you actually want $10 million, or do you want the things that come with what you think $10 million is going to buy you? Do you want freedom to travel? Do you want a partner to travel with? Do you want to stay and experience beautiful places, right? So really, those are the things you want. You don't want the $10 million. You want the things that the $10 million is going to get you. And really, you don't need the $10 million to do that. You can manifest those things right now. So getting really clear on what it is that you actually want by opening your channel and connecting with your highest self. Then you're going to write down those desires or speak them audibly. You need to do this to put them into the universe. If you don't put them into the universe, then your spiritual team has no idea what to give you or where to meet you, right? So you need to write them down and say them. Number one, this puts them out, but number two, it makes you commit to it. When we say, I want to see the world, right? That is a bold statement, and that is going to make it so that you're not so afraid of it, because before we say it, we're like, oh my gosh, can we say this thing? I don't know, it feels weird. Oh, I don't know, if I say it, then I have to do it. Exactly. If you say it, if you declare it, then you have to do it. And then universe knows, okay, she's ready or he's ready. We're going to put that work in. So that is how that works and why you need to declare it. Then you want to channel your next step. So now you're like, okay, cool. I know what I want to do. I've said it. I know. Let me stay in my connected space. Universe, what do I need to do next? They're going to give you those next steps. And then finally, you put in the work on those next steps. That is probably where most people get stuck, is the two things people get stuck on. Number one, they don't decide what they actually want. They want too much of a bigger picture. They don't want the specifics. So you need to get really specific about what it is that you want, what you want to manifest, and then you have to put in the work. It's not enough just to say, yeah, I want to see the world. Universe is like, great, what are you doing to make that happen? No, you need to put in the work. So all of the things that you can do to see the world. Do your research. Where do you want to go? Make sure that you have enough money to book your flight. Make sure that the pets are taken care of. Make sure that, you have places to stay, or unless you want to go be a nomad, then that part's not important for you. That's okay if you decide that, but you need to put in the work. So then let's say, okay, I don't have enough money to do it. Okay, I'm going to nanny or do photography or get a side job that's going to get me that money. When universe sees you working that hard, they're going to be like, oh great, she wants an extra job, here's the extra job. Oh, you know what, she can actually make time and a half in overtime, and for her, overtime is after she works 4 hours. You're going to be, hey, how did I get this job that somehow pays me double for working half the amount of time that I have to work in my other job, right? So when you put in the work, universe will give you what you need and more. So that is the most important part in manifestation: deciding what you want, channeling how you're going to do that, and then honoring your spiritual team by actually going out and doing it, and then they're going to give you everything you need to bring that about. So I hope that makes sense in terms of manifestation. The final thing in manifesting is when you're getting all these things and you're like, oh, is this too good to be true? Is this too good to be true? You need to make sure that you say thank you. Because when you show gratitude for all that you have, then the cycle continues to flow, right? And so that is ultimately what we want, a continuous cycle of manifestation, to the point that it's so easy that you can say, oh, I want this. Okay, my channel is so open. I know what my next step is. Great. Okay, I'm going to work on this next step. Universe goes, hey, here you go. You have it. And then you're sitting in this life of, whoa, I manifested every single thing that I could have possibly wanted. How did I even get to do that, right? So it's extremely important to understand the steps, to do the steps, to take action on the steps, and then you get to bring in all of the amazing magic that universe wants to give to you, because they know that you're ready for it and that you are going to be so grateful for when it comes about.